Europe and America are perhaps the most corrupt, but the smartest in the world of corruption. Most of the corrupt money or money out of corruption is kept in Switzerland. And ironically and paradoxically, when Transparency International is doing its indices on the least corrupt, Switzerland comes number one as the least corrupt. But the last time I checked, a handler of stolen goods is guiltier than the person who stole the goods because he is an enabler. So Switzerland is a beneficiary of corruption. That is smart corruption. All the tax havens, Cayman Islands, Guernsey, these are the home of corruption. African countries African corrupt people, African thieves, even presidents don't have faith in the countries that they are governed. So they keep money in those places. So corruption in Europe has evolved and has become a little smarter. And for that reason, they claim that they are not corrupt, but they are the ones who give a veneer of legality. They're the ones who give refuge, if you may, to money that has been stolen, not only in Africa, but in different parts of the world. So they are the most corrupt. The corruption in Africa is more crude. This is the problem. The corruption in Africa is very crude. You see it in your face. This is why it is much more painful. And it is painful because our systems don't even work. In Europe and America, over the years, they have succeeded in using the money that they stole from us during slavery and colonization to make systems work. So that their public systems work, their travel systems work, their education system work, their health systems work largely. But in Africa, you have individuals who are taking food out of the mouths of people who are causing death by taking things from the health sector, from agricultural sector. In the United States of America, in order to give a veneer of legality to corruption, people who are midwives and enablers of corruption are called lobbyists. They call them lobbyists. These are the fellows you give money, but they are just corrupt. So one is saying that corruption is known to all humanity. But the reason why we find it greatly painful in Africa is you find a head of state or a cabinet minister taking money from a poor population and a poor country and keeping it in the Panamas or in all these countries, while even the monies that you see African countries borrow, the presidents, most of them actually have that money. At one time, it is said that President Mobutu Sese Seko of what was then Zaire, now the Democratic Republic of Congo, had more money than his own country. And the irony, of course, is that he had stolen it from the country. So never be impressed by the idea Africa is more corrupt. Corruption in Africa is just more crude and more painful and more hurtful because it denies us of very basic requirements.